Other aspects that kind of come into play too, obviously, is the reduction of time in EMR. You put up the data over there in segment 1 as well. And that data rings true, essentially through this particular type of technology, which is selecting your pertinent positives, pertinent negatives, your chief complaint, physical examination, and running through the system itself. This system auto-generates your note into spoken written word English. So I don't have to spend time typing and redocumenting everything in the way that I normally do. And this automated note is written in the same format that we were trained back in med school and residency, and how I currently write my notes as an attending. It's the same thing that I teach my students just as a professor as well. That's the same thing that I teach my students in terms of how to document as well. So that significantly reduces our time in the electronic medical record, which just means more time for work-life balance and more time for qualitative care spent with patients. So, you know, massive impact just from more time given back to us from this very busy, very crazy workday that we actively work.
No,
of course. And I think, you know, we're dealing with such a very highly motivated work population. People in medicine, we get into this as it's, you know, it's a calling.
right.
You know, it's not just showing up the regular 9 to 5. We're up from 6 a.m. in the morning trying to get in like a brief workout or trying to eat healthier and trying to be better and trying to show up into clinic and dedicating every single minute of our workday to our patients. There was something that an attending of mine back in Ireland actually told me. He said, you need to do mental housekeeping with every patient that you walk into, regardless of what's going on in your life. You need that mental housekeeping. You're going in for the patient. This isn't for you. So
Perfect.
we are the type of population that dredges through the noise. We dredge through the crap. Something gets more difficult, fine, we'll find a workflow around it. So we don't necessarily talk about it all that much, but it manifests itself in those aspects that you'd laid out already. Depression, suicide, anxiety, you know, just really massively effective manifestations of the lack of a real work-life balance as well, or the ability to really care for ourselves. So this is one of the very empowering things with the Protexa IQ system that we've identified, is that you actually get a lot more of that autonomy back for yourself. You get a lot more of that time to spend for yourself in whatever way you deem possible.